Hey everyone, it's Fiktxun Crypto back at it again with another video. Man, I've been taking some breaks off of YouTube. I hope everybody does not, put that against me. I've been dealing with my business and it's been growing. So, I had to kind of put YouTube on the back burner, but we got an interesting project on our hands today that we're going to take a little look into. And then in our next couple of videos, we are going to dive into the guts and arteries of this project. We really want to see if we can offer something to the XRP ledger. And I think with what we see today, most of all of the viewers will say, this is pretty interesting. I'll give it a try. It's nothing wrong with trying things, especially new things. You never know the outcome. And sometimes the outcome is great or more than what you expected. This is a new decentralized exchange on the XRP ledger, which it really looks good already. Now I'm going to show you all the DEX and a couple of its features in just a second, but we want to shout out to Magnetic X for sponsoring this video. Give them a follow on Twitter at Magnetic XRPL, and give them a follow, turn on the notifications. We like to see new projects and new development on the XRP ledger, especially things that allow us to trade seamlessly, securely, and swiftly from all over the world within a couple of clicks of a button. So give them a follow and let's get them up to 5,000 followers on Twitter. They have their own NFT collection, and with this NFT collection, you will receive a daily reward in XRP, which is amazing. I mean, what other projects are really giving out rewards in these type of lump sums of XRP? So, you know, one thing I do have to note, their NFTs, excuse me, are a little bit on the more expensive side. But to those who would deep dive into this project and see something they want to invest in, sometimes it's worth a shot. Now let's get over to this tweet. They have some features on their DEX, and this feature now allows you to select a token in the wallet, and you can see a window like this when selecting a token. And basically what that's going to do is give you the feature that shows a little bit about the token, how much you have in your wallet, and the value of it, also the volume, the price, the 24-hour, the 7-day, and the 1 month charts, and that's always really, really good when looking into the information of the tokens. They should have the token, what is it? The amount of tokens as well. That will be a nice feature. And I do have some things for this team to, look upon and, possibly add into their website, because once you make a website for people, you really want to make it user friendly. And some of the things on this decentralized exchange were pretty hard to get to and just try to figure out. So let's show you all this exchange. Now, when you click on their website, which they do have a link tree in their bio right here, they have a bunch of different options that you can choose from. You can even go see their white paper. They have a bot as well, which we will show at the end of this video. But this is their website, and just based off the looks of it, it is a really well built website, and it shows you a bunch of different options. They have their trading pools, they have the timer, and this is an automatic timer for their next block when they distribute their mining rewards. They tell you how many MAG tokens have been mined and have been burned. Also, which is another cool feature. I know this is kind of long-winded, but it shows you how many trades have occurred in the last 60 minutes on this DEX. And as time goes on, you'll start to see this number go from 30 to 40 to 80 to 200, 1,000. When people start to see what this project is, I believe a lot of people on the XRP ledger would like to benefit from some of the rewards that this project gives out. Now, if you want to look at their different staking pools, which they call their mag pools right here, you can see all the different selections, and they have a bunch of different projects. They got mag versus XRP, any token versus mag. I guess that's a project on the XRP ledger, and or it may be a any token pool. I have to look more into that. They got FKM, they got StakeX, a bunch of different projects so far, and it's good to see some of the bigger name projects on here like StakeX, FKM, and then you always have to have that XRP pool, which people love getting rewards in either XRP and mag. So if you want to access their DEX, and this was something that I was having a little trouble with because this is their main page, and I believe a lot of this needs to be split up because when I was looking for their DEX, usually it's somewhere up here just to say access decentralized exchange, which would be super duper easy. It's not up here. So I had to click this button right here to trade, and this is what it brought me to. Now, I'm actually loving this user interface, excuse me, because it's just user friendly. You see everything right here for you. You got the price of the asset, the 24-hour change in percentage, their lows, their highs, their volumes. This is really, really good to see. Also, they have their token on a trading view chart, which for people like me, I like to draw up stuff. You can draw up a chart real quick, yada yada, and these are not any regular chart lines or anything that you should take. None of this is financial advice. These are simply just, showing you some of the chart tools. They got the Fibonacci, which for some people who like to trade, and this thing look like it's actually doing something. It look like it's trying to set up for something. Some people who actually like to trade, they like to use their trade tools, indicators, and things to help them see where the market is going. So if you come down here, you can sign in with XUMM, and actually I'm signed in already. But if you want to sign in, it's going to be a sign in with XUMM option, and this is where you want to connect your XUMM wallet in order to facilitate those trades. So shout out to XUMM. They are the back end for a lot of these projects, and they help facilitate a lot more trades than you would actually imagine. XUMM is just really, really cool. Now we have some news from Onflake. WTF. We're happy to announce that they partnered with Magnetic XRPL to launch a mining pool on their platform. We're taking this chance to start the early distribution of the XSS token, our intercollection currency, by FKM plus hold FKM equals XSS. Big things to come, or big things coming, which is really, really great to see just the partnerships, the collaborations, and people joining together to help other projects out. What this does is bring awareness to the XRP ledger. The more projects, the more legitimate projects, the more the awareness is spread out for this technology. And then also people can benefit from being in these communities. You don't have to make a whole lot of money, or you don't have to make money. Not everybody's goal is to make money. Sometimes people want interaction. Sometimes people want a metaverse to like go relax in and play the game, or interact with people. That's what this whole thing is kind of doing, bringing a lot of different people from all over the world together. Now, looking over some of the pages in their white paper, a lot of their white paper and this particular article about how their mining works needs some editing. It has a bunch of editing errors, and I am a little concerned about that. But also, I do not believe this team is from America. So, some people are trying to make legitimate projects with trying to understand the American language. And I know that our English language can be very tricky. So, I'm not going to fault them too much on that right now. I have spoken to the team and told them about that. But the product is out. Once you see a working product, I mean, you can literally trade and use this product. So I believe that with time and like any other project we've seen with like Sologenic and different decentralized exchanges when it comes to the XRP ledger, some things change and they have to update these white papers. As they grow, they get American ambassadors. They can help them with the language and overall bring a more solid structure to their wording and verbiage that they use in some of these articles, because you have to word these things a certain way to avoid any type of legislation in America. But since people are in different countries and places in the world, all the rules are different. So you have to keep that in account. But reading over this, mining on the XRP ledger, proof of trade says all mining transactions must be made only on the magnetic DEX. You can place both market and limit orders. It's just basically going over the trade, how the trades work on here. Now, I'm not going to lie, this really was confusing to me. It really didn't kind of tell me how to mine it. But what I did get out of reading through this, mining, you basically mine magnetic X token through facilitating trades on their DEX. Every time that you use the magnetic DEX to trade, you're guaranteed 0.0002 of a magnetic DEX token. And right now, a magnetic DEX token is right around 431 XRP. So you're getting a pretty nice piece of change when you facilitate a trade. Now, I don't know how long that's going to last. Obviously, when the user adoption starts to come in to play more, we'll see those rewards get less and less. But what other place can you go and actually get rewarded tokens to trade? I really don't know. So you may even see a thing that just popped in my head. You may even see something where that reward may be able to cover your fees for the actual trade. And that's huge. So you can mine all tokens that have their own mining pools. And that's just basically the liquidity pools that they have on the main page right here. I guess you can have the option to select between what tokens you want to, receive as a benefit from trading on their decentralized exchange. And a bunch of this stuff down here just kind of needs a lot of work. They go through some numbers and all that good stuff, but overall, it needs a lot of work when it comes to their white paper and anything just going over how stuff works. Now, they got some more tweets before we get about it here. Hot news. Did you ever think of 250% APY in USD? Now, this is possible thanks to StakeX. You see that they are joining teams and forces with StakeX, offering USD as the reward for actually staking some of the MAG tokens. This is wonderful. You don't really see this too much. Now, when it comes to APY, I believe that is the daily return times however long that you stake this MAG token versus STX. I don't know why that's a tongue twister for me, but this is a pretty decent time that you have to stake these MAG tokens or even hold them, because that's how StakeX works. Anything that you are staking, basically, you're not putting in a pool, you're basically holding the token for a set amount of time in your own wallet, which is a really decent feature from StakeX. Now we have a new faucet for the entire XRP ledger. If you want to get in on this, you have to join the Telegram, push the check mark button every 10 minutes, and it goes straight to your XUMM wallets. it also says that you get 10% of the clicks of all your referrals. So that is really, really amazing. If you want some extra money, boom. Also, if you have an NFT from their collection, you get 4 times the rewards. And I'll just show you what the Telegram looks like. So, I haven't done the whole process. So this bot will allow you to open the NFT boxes. You can play dice. How to open up the NFT box. Now it shows you what you need to do to open up that NFT box. And this is just an amazing play. So, get involved. Last on our list is one of the coolest features I've seen on a decentralized exchange. Now, let's just read this tweet before I get into my thoughts on this. Double your FKM by playing dice. We added FKM to dice on their DEX. You can now use your FKM to play dice and double it on the magnetic XRPL decentralized exchange. Now, I am signed in to my wallet, but their picture is a whole lot better than mine. And you see, they have rules. You can double up your tokens by essentially playing dice. Now, I don't know how this goes with the legality parts of things in America. I think this is one of the coolest features I've seen on a exchange. You can really just have, everybody's a gambler. You got to look at all of this stuff. We're all gambling. We're all gambling on XRP. We're all gambling on Solo, Sologenic, all of these other tokens. So no matter how you look at this stuff, nothing is set in stone. But to add a feature like this where you can have a little bit of fun and double up some of your tokens is just a really neat and interesting feature. And honestly, this is one of my favorite features so far. I'm going to be diving a little bit more into this, and we're going to pick apart this project to get them where they need to be, because I like this decentralized exchange. I like the user interface. I believe they have a good start with releasing a product that actually works, and then the small things can be fixed over time. We have to give these projects, some time to actually start up. Everybody doesn't have $2 million to create the best startup in the world, but we'll see in time if this project will stand the chance on the XRP ledger. So everyone, let me know what you all think. Do you think this project is an overnight type of thing, or do you see a future where we are using the magnetic DEX and token in the long term? It's Fiktxun Crypto. Everybody, peace.